this is what we're going to be using for today's production. We have our Alice band, our ashokè, we have our design, we also have ugom, very important. We have a machine thread for production, we have a needle, we also have a stone also for the design, we have a measuring tape, tailor shop, and lastly the scissors. Yes, stay tuned and watch our production. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is what we're going to be doing today: production of Autogele Headband, or you can say Autogele Alice Headband. Just stay tuned, watch the process, and you're gonna enjoy it. Thank you. The ashokè is placed on the table, and at this stage we're going to be taking the measurements. This time around, the width is normal length and width of ashokè, but the length we're going to be using here is length 45. I'm going to make use of just the length, which is length 45. After the measurements, I'll cut the other parts and keep it aside because I'm just going to use the length 45. So after cutting, the production starts proper. Okay, the first stage, I'll have to fold my ashokè like an hidden folding to cover the edges. After folding it, I'll then start printing on it, like printing on top of each other, and it's going to be a straight printing. I'm supposed to do this on the table, but I decided to do it with my hands. But to an extent, I'm going to place it on the table to make it easier for me. And for a start, I'm going to do a print of about 4 prints. Make sure you're printing, they are straight. That's 3. I need 1 more to go. At this stage, we are trying to produce a fan. So I have to print them on top each other. Make sure you're printing, they are straight. Now I think I have the 4 prints. So at this stage, the first printing, they are complete. 1, 2, yeah, they are complete. 4. I'm still trying to make sure that my prints are straight because it's very important. So after printing, I'm going to scatter the edge a little bit because I don't want a straight fan. Trying to make a fan, you have to follow this procedure to get what you really want. So I'll be scattering that edges. Make sure when doing that, it ought to be very neat. So after doing that, I'll make use of my needle and thread. Take note, the production of Autogele, we are not using the sewing machine. We are going to use just the needle, the thread, and our ugom. So the production continues. At this stage, I had to pass the needle through the first time to the other corner, then I passed it down to make it very tight. If you're taking notes, the edges, they are not straight. Remember, I scattered the edges, and that is how I'm going to do it till the end. The printing continued, and after that 4th step I did, I have to start printing 2, 2. After I print 2, I'll have to make use of my needle and thread to tack it. After printing 2 steps, I make use of my needle and thread. The printing continues, 2 steps each, and make sure you're always scattering the edge. It's not going to be equal. It is when you are folding that it's equal, but when you are trying to tack with your needle and thread, you have to try your possible best to scatter the edge just to get that particular shape of fan. So we are getting it. Printing continues. It's a long length, remember, and I had to fasten it so that I will be done with it on time. Remember, while printing, your printing needs to be equal, and after that you scatter, then tag with your needle and thread. It's a very easy production. I so much love this production because I did not make use of my machine, my sewing machine. I just made use of the needle and the thread, and I enjoyed it. That's how I'm going to print to the end of it. Do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just like my page, share, and don't forget to click on the notification button. Still on our production, the printing continues. I'm just trying to show you guys the details and how I got to the final stage. Don't forget to scatter before passing your needle through it, and make sure while you're making use of the needle and the thread, it's always tight. We are getting there, and yes, we are almost there. Autogele Headband production. Please subscribe, like my video, and share. Yes, at the very end it became very easy. You have to print till the end, then you do the same thing at the very beginning by covering the edge. At this stage I had to double stitch my ashokè, like pass the needle through it over and over again, just to make sure that it's very tight. Yes, we got that right. And without wasting your time, the next stage, I brought out my Alice band. That's my Alice band. I made use of my ugo. Remember, we did not use the sewing machine. It's just the needle and the thread and the ugo. So I made use of the ugo through the Alice hairband. Then this is how I placed the ashokè, the band. Take note, you are starting from the edge of the ashokè. Place it on top of the Alice hairband and go through it. Take note, we started from the edge of the ashokè, so you get it right. If you take note, I applied my gum to the middle, so I'll be done with the first side before I continue at the other side. Apply a little first so the gum will stay to the Alice hairband. I continued using my ugo. I placed the ashokè on it. I also applied force so the ashokè can gum the Alice hairband. So this is what we got. Trying to make sure that everything is okay and it's not losing out. Then my edge, I have to cut the edge out and fold the edge of the ashokè. but before I actually fold it and applied gum to it. Remember the first one, it was an hidden folding, but this time around I had to apply gum to cover the edges. Take note of all the procedure, they are very, very, very important. So at this stage, just to beautify my autogele headband, I applied a design. I actually love silver, and together with orange, it's so beautiful. So I applied the glue gum again and placed the design on it, just to beautify it. You can as well leave your autogele that way, it's your choice. You can add other designs of your choice. So I added this particular design because I love it. Make sure your work is always neat. Most cases you see the glue gum all over the body of the band or the ashokè. It's not always neat, so I took my time and made sure it was always neat. So this was how I fixed my design. Yes, I wasn't done. I needed something beautiful, so I had to add the stone to it. I was still using my glue gum. I made use of the glue gum and the stone. Just a little touch, you press down and it sticks together. A little touch, you press down, it sticks together. That's how you're going to do it round the fan. Fashion is beautiful. You just need to be creative and do something beautiful. So this was how I fixed the stone through the fan with my glue gum. I actually made it a silver and a silver combination together with orange. Wow, I'm getting something so beautiful. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like and share my videos. Yes, this is the final stage of the production, and the hairband is so beautiful. Autogele headband is the best. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you. Do well to like and share my videos. I really appreciate. Thank you very much. This is the end product of our autogele headband. Bye.